Hey everybody, welcome to the Prime Formula. I did it again. We starting over. Sure. Welcome to the Prime 4 podcast. My name is Bryce.
Chris.
Rob. Alex.
And we have a special week for you today. And that's where we actually have some news. But we want to get through it as fast as possible so we can each tell you our favorite anime again. But in list form that we actually thought out. And we'll do that. First things first.
One of us is currently writing.
Yeah, Chris is currently writing his list. First things first, rest in peace to Rutger Hauer. He is an actor. Mm-hmm. He played, I think Roy Batty was the character's name. The head replicant in Blade Runner, the original Blade Runner. Mm-hmm. Who had that, that amazing monologue at the end before he died.
Yep. He was also the main dude who was hunting Ice-T and surviving the game.
Yep. That is correct. He was also the bad board member in Batman Begins.
Yes. Oh, I thought you were going to say chairman of the board. Yeah. I was going to be like, what?
God, a hobo with a shotgun?
Could you imagine if he
was the hobo with the shotgun?
You know how in Captain Winter Soldier they had Robert Redford as like the leader of like S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever? What if it would have been him? That would have been awesome, actually.
That would have been awesome. He's not in that much shit, honestly, but what he is in, it's good. Like, he's a good actor for sure. I recommend Hobo with a Shotgun. It's one of those, like, just over-the-top, ridiculous fucking movies.
Yep. About bum fights.
about hobo revenge, and he's the hobo. And he just goes around just fucking slaying everybody. It's great.
So is this like a revenge movie, or... I've never seen this, that's why I'm asking.
If I remember, I haven't seen it since it first came out with you guys.
It's about bum fights. I'm not lying to you, okay?
Jeez.
Something happens where he gets pissed off and he ends up getting a shotgun, and then there might be a girl involved, and he just goes on a rampage.
Is that the movie?
This sounds like Falling Down with Michael Douglas, I think it was.
There's a ton of... It's your typical revenge movie that you've seen. Like the one with Bruce Willis that was a remake of the Charlton Heston one that I can't remember the name of. The Jodie Foster one. The Kevin Bacon one.
I fucking love revenge films. Those are like... Yeah. It's like my top
Is that the one where to execute the dude, they have the manhole cover around his neck and make him like jump into the manhole?
Yeah. From Trailer Park Boys. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's in that. Yeah, I do remember that part. That was funny. He's just like, this is fucked up, guys. We can't talk about that because it mentions someone that we no longer fucking mention. Nas, there was a... I guess the Lost Tapes 2, it did drop last Friday. We didn't catch it. I heard Queensbridge Politics so far, which is a homage to Prodigy and production by Pete Rock. And it was good. It's Nas. So it's good. Best part of the fucking Yeezus rollout, for sure, was Nas. But it wasn't good. It wasn't the best Nas,
I'd put 2 albums in front of that one.
Oh, there's Kitsy Ghost.
Yeah.
Daytona.
That's true.
Damn.
Okay.
Just forget about the two.
Maybe jump the gun.
A little bit.
It was better than Ye. We know that.
Well, I think all of them were better than Ye.
Yeah,
probably.
He just
like
on
even
it for
Tayana's album that she wasn't happy with was still probably better than Ye.
For sure.
Probably. But it's Nas. You're gonna get that Nas flow. You're gonna get great ass storytelling.
Nas is like.
Dave Chappelle got to listen to some new Black Star and says it's fire. I am super fucking jealous. That's the one that's going to have...
How do you not expect Dave Chappelle to be the first person out? How do you not expect him to be the first person to listen to that shit? Like, think of his relationships
He's friends with a lot of fucking rappers.
Yeah, like, especially with the Mighty Most. And
for a long time. Of course.
You remember the Dave Chappelle show where they were both, like, freestyling in the car or whatever? And it's like Dave Chappelle driving the car and Mos Def is in the passenger seat just killing that shit. Like, that's like the culmination of hip hop for me. Like, comedy mashed up with just getting into it.
Yep. I missed the Dave Chappelle show. That shit was gold.
I would have crashed the car. You can't be hearing Mos Def bars live and driving at the same time.
Yeah, where Dave Chappelle's driving the car because he has to go to the Bronx and get a sugar cookie.
Right. They're actually bringing that show back, supposedly. The Making the Band show with Diddy. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, who ordered this trash?
Yeah.
Like, no one's gonna watch it.
No one watched it the first time.
Right.
Yeah, it's on Revolt.
Go to the Bronx.
Tune into
Fuck
Revolt,
outta
guys.
here.
And get me a sugar cookie.
Like, everybody has Uber now, you dickhead. Like, don't do that.
Yeah. But this is the new Black Star album that's going to have Madlib production, correct? If I remember correctly. And that is going to be nuts because Mos Def is a big fan of Madlib production. They did Auditorium with Mos and Slick Rick. I believe he did produce something else in Mos Def's, but it's perfect. It's gonna be perfect. I have high expectations for it though, so that's gonna suck if it sucks. Lil Nas X is being sued for $25 million for allegedly jacking a Bobby Caldwell song, but this was from a loosey goosey from his SoundCloud account. This wasn't Old Town Road.
Can you really sue someone for that much for a song that doesn't make the guy barely any money? Probably.
What we're not focused on, the fact that this is like an inception of songs. You have Lil Nas X that comes out with a country song. You have Bobby Caldwell, where his whole discography, I didn't find out Bobby Caldwell is white until like 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, you don't sound like that on record. So, like, it's like... it's like an inception of fuck shit that's going on. It's crazy. I think that's great. I want to hear what the song is.
I listened to it. Oh, if I remember... Fuck, what's the name of the song? I can't remember, so fuck it. I can't remember. But anyway, do you think 25 mil is too much, Alex, for like... It's not even from Old Town Road, the thing that made his career.
Well, the thing is, you'd think that he'd get a % of the money made from the song that was pirated. That's usually how it is. You get a %, you get a cut or all of it from that song. So how is he going to go after him for 25
that makes no sense.
I think that may be a tactic because, you know...
He's trying to
start high.
Yeah, because when
get him to settle.
David Bowie went after Vanilla Ice for the Ice Ice Baby beat for the Under Pressure beat or whatever, I think they shot high too.
Yeah.
Well, then you just shoot for a percentage of, you know, the
earnings
or whatever the earnings were, and on this song it's dick.
I'm pretty sure
SoundCloud's a free.
Fucking Old Town Road.
But apparently Sony, who now I believe Lil Nas X is now signed to, they're responsible for like sample clearing before signing and after signing. So if they get an artist, they're now responsible for their discography,
so they'd have
which
to
includes sampling from before.
So someone's trying to hit Sony for the money.
That's where you tell. That's where you tell Robert Paulson to fuck right the fuck off.
Yeah, they're probably hitting for just settle out of court
for hype is more
or something smaller.
For hype, I can see.
Yeah, Bobby Caldwell's a big deal though. So
are they gonna drop a biopic or whatever on him soon? Like, what does he have in the works that he needs this type of shine time? Is my question.
We could see it might just be Bobby Caldwell's lawyers. Or his label, whoever he's signed to. I mean, they always fight, regardless if the artist wants it or not.
I heard they're gonna settle it by having Lil Nas X play him in the movie.
Oh, bruh. I would buy tickets for that now.
That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah. For sure.
Did anybody have anything else they wanted to say for hip hop? That's generally all we have. Check out the Lost Tapes too. I personally haven't listened to it yet because I was binging.
Is that
MF Doom this whole past week?
So, last year the Lost Tapes came out. It was Ghostface Killah. Is this a new Ghost album?
No. This is Nas' album.
Why the fuck is it the Lost Tapes 2?
I don't know.
That's very interesting. They're not even close to being on the same label or the same wavelength, release-wise, I don't think.
I don't know.
Well, they're both from New York.
New York's a huge place. It was 400 square
I
miles.
don't think my internet's gonna fucking work to check.
It's not.
I'm pretty sure I looked. No, Nas has definitely got the Lost Tapes 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
And Ghostface did have the Lost Tapes,
which was fire.
So he could have Ghost featuring or as a side by side on the album. I wouldn't know yet.
It says the Lost Tapes, the first one, compilation album by Nas.
He did do
2002.
Nas did do something called The Lost Tapes.
Now he has The Lost Tapes 2 in 2019.
And Ghostface also had The Lost Tapes.
Which was just kind of either an EP or a mixtape.
There you go.
Yeah, Nas's was a mixtape.
Problem solved.
Okay. So we figured that conundrum out. That's cool.
Man, that's fine.
Anybody got anything else they want to say for the hippie hop? A hip?
The
hop.
hippie
A
hop
hippie
is-
to the hip hop. Yeah, The Lost Tapes too. I could have looked at the fucking picture that I had.
Yep.
Anything else? Anything for hip hop?
Nope.
I just want everybody to know that I listened to every single Doom project at least 3 times this past week, and something's a coming. I don't know when, but it's a coming. Okay, they's a coming for you. That's a death approach. Okay, gaming. Ross, read the first one. Read it.
Top of the list.
Okay, it says I didn't bring up a fail Fallout 76 patch.
You goddamn right you didn't. Why was that? Why was that, Ross?
Because I didn't know about it. I don't know what the hell you want me to say.
They did release a Fallout 76. This is like last week news, of course, because we record Friday and release fucking Tuesday, so there's going to be overlap. No one's listening anyway, so we don't care. Yeah. They released a patch that was apparently meant to fix stuff, but instead it fucked more shit up than it fixed.
Yeah.
So everybody's in an uproar about it. Bethesda is normally garbage at any bug fixes or anything like that. So this isn't a surprise to people who have played Bethesda games for a very long time. But your filthy fucking Battle Royale casuals that are just picking up Fallout 76 right now and have never played a Bethesda game, that were born in fucking 2002 or some shit, they are mad. They're upset. They don't know what they're talking about. We'll figure more out. If anything comes of it, I highly doubt it. Again, news that we also missed was the class action lawsuit that was filed against Nintendo for the drifting Joy-Con issues. I have this on my Switch, and I didn't know it was a big deal.
What does that mean?
It means that...
Because I was looking at what drifting means. I have no idea what that means.
It means that your analog does not go back to center, so it's always inputting... So, like, when you release it...
It's what you do to pilot a Jaeger.
Shut up. So when you release it, it doesn't go back to center. So like in Breath of the Wild, I noticed it. Like the camera will like just slowly rotate because the Joy-Con doesn't go back to center.
We used to have that shit with like the Mad Catz controllers and shit like that.
Nintendo 64 joystick.
For sure.
That thing that got fucking loosey-goosey after fucking 2 hours of playing.
Well, yeah, you wear it out.
Yeah.
You're playing with it so much.
Yep. The N64 joystick,
That's crazy.
hard use on that one. These are $80 a pair. These Joy-Cons, by the way. Nintendo announced new colorways for the Joy-Cons, which are $80 a piece. And people, like, they're huge blowback saying, fix your fucking shit before you release new colors and stuff. Now, before we could talk about this, Nintendo already said that they will fix them all for free through their, whatever you call it, fix-it place.
Did you hear originally they were charging?
I don't know the word for it.
They had you pay for, like, the shipping to, like, ship it to them to get it fixed before that?
Yeah, they do it for free now.
Yeah.
You could buy like cheap parts on eBay to fix it, but then you would have to open it up yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I've looked at videos of reshelling my Switch and like opening up a Joy-Con. That idea was gone for me.
Yep.
Like the little fucking ribbons and the little screws and stuff.
Yep.
And I'm like, I can't risk it. It's too risque. But you can send it in and pay an exorbitant amount of money for someone to do it for you to get the reshell, which is like $200, I think. Which is fucking
On
nuts,
top of a system that's already how much? No way.
$300 only.
Yeah, no.
Going to be like $250 by the time the Switch Mini is released, probably. Whoa, the Switch Mini is probably going to release for $200.
Yeah, 200.
Nah, you think they could squeeze $225 out of that?
I can't remember. I thought it already said the price somewhere.
Yeah, I thought
I'm
it was
thinking they'll
200.
probably keep the Switch the same and just upgrade the processor is what they're looking at doing.
Okay.
That
The
would make
Switch Mini is
sense.
going to be...
Switch Mini is slightly upgraded too, isn't it?
Nope.
Hardware-wise?
I don't know.
Oh.
I thought it was
It's in a
downgraded
smaller
a little
form
bit.
factor. It's just you don't have detachable Joy-Cons, so they've Hopefully it does the console. The ones that are attached don't start drifting, or else that's fucked up.
Oh my god, that would be awful. So it looks like Nintendo already did good on that. This I found out today. GTA 5. Does anybody have anything they want to say on anything? Just stop me and say whatever you want to say on one of these
GTA
topics.
5 has a casino now. I know that.
Yep, and it is banned and over the Okay, let me phrase this correctly. The content of the casino patch is banned in 50 countries currently, or over 50 countries. And how many countries are there in the world? Like 129?
160 or 180, I think.
Oh, that's way more than I thought. But.
Probably, I don't know.
Well, there are all those little ones you never think of, like Monaco and shit. Like,
I suppose. Makes sense. Or the Castle of Cagliostro, dude. What was that place called?
Cagliostro.
Is that what because he had his own little country?
That's what the country is.
Oh, the country of Cagliostro. Okay, cool.
Cagliostro.
But this is banned in over 50 countries due to the gambling content.
Are you gambling with real money?
Well, you can buy shark cards with real money that recharge your in-game currency.
Oh, okay.
And it's like...
But you can't pull it back out as real cash.
No, okay. See, that's why it's not banned in the U.S. yet, I think, because there's no way... There is a way. I mean, you would have to sell your fucking account.
Sure.
Which people do in games and stuff.
Right.
Like, especially World of Warcraft. That's a huge thing.
But it's difficult to translate.
Yeah, but there's not like an active market for it where you can turn it into actual cash. So it's like, gets a free pass here.
Sure.
But maybe someday that will change with loot boxes. Because that's pulling a slot machine. So we'll see what goes on there. Cyberpunk 2077, it will feature real religions, even if it will, in quotes, offend the sensitivity of some. So apparently, they got blowback recently when people found out that there is going to be religions portrayed in the game, and some not in a favorable light. And CD Projekt Red was like, I mean, this is how it's going to be. Like, we're sorry, but we want our game to have a world that I'm paraphrasing what they said, but it's something like the fluidity of the world, how realistic it is, or something like that. They want the world that, like, be built bigger, and that requires religion.
Yeah.
For some stories. Game of Thrones, there's heavy focus on religion in most of that story, and it adds facets to the characters. So it's a way to tell a story, I guess.
And it's a frame of it's a frame or a way for you to ingest stuff a little bit differently, because you're like, okay, I could automatically attach to this character because this character has a similar XYZ or dissimilar thing to me. So I mean, it's a different lens for a game. I applaud that, but it's one of those things where, are you actually going to do the research to be like, okay, this is someone's interpretation of it that actually practices this religion, or is it my view of what you do and I have no idea how
or it's that religion in the future too?
Yeah,
because that's because
2077.
Yeah, it's where it's going to be. Catholicism is now a corporation that owns the majority of media.
I was totally thinking it was going to be
Fox
Scientology,
News,
like, in charge because all the rich people that back it.
It's a possibility. Catholicism makes more money than Scientology.
Well, yeah, but they also are more rapey.
The Vatican's priceless. Yeah, it's true. But like Catholics, like. Or Christianity is portrayed in a ton of video games too.
Yeah.
As always a different church. Like I'm playing The Witcher 3. They're the Church of the Eternal Fire. And they're like inquisitioning now. And it's like, who's done that before?
You guys didn't play the Passion of the Christ video game?
No. What's that? The Bible Adventures for the NES or whatever? Oh, God.
James Caviezel.
The fucking Magic 9/11 number show that he was in.
James Bond.
So that's exciting. I haven't pre-ordered Cyber. I'm not going to. even though it was it's one of the top selling games on Steam right now for pre-order, and it's not releasing until next year, which is ridiculous. Super fucking ridiculous.
Is it like a single player game?
Yeah.
Oh.
People are going to get bamboozled on.
But who knows? This might be their GTA, in that they might open up multiplayer eventually and suck on that teat for 6-7 years and make billions a year.
They'll do Cyberpunk something 2069. And then
they're gonna do CD Projekt Red. If you do Rollerball, you're getting my money. Okay, I'm telling you right now. The one with LL Cool J though, not the Alita Battle Angel stuff. Although that was cool and fucking kick ass. I'm talking about the LL Cool J movie and Jean Reno movie and the one guy from American Pie that doesn't have a career anymore.
Jason Biggs?
And no, it wasn't Jason Biggs. It was
Stifler?
No. It was the jock one.
Stifler was the jock.
No, it was the other jock.
I know who you're talking about.
It's the tall, dark-haired one.
I know who you're talking about. That guy that was in like
How do you not remember Rollerball? Rebecca Romaine Stamos. Or Rebecca Romaine or whatever, she's in it as well, I believe. That movie is so fucking good.
I never watched it, so...
You haven't seen Rollerball?
It's like those people who, like, when you say you haven't watched that one movie with, like, the motorcycles or bikes or whatever. Torque or whatever.
It is.
There's like a cult around that movie.
I want to watch it with you. So you can experience this. Rollerball is the Fast and the Furious. It's like Fast. It's better than Fast and the Furious. Okay.
Oh shit!
I'm telling you that right now.
Those are big
right?
statements.
So it made $1 billion at the box office.
Those are big statements.
It may have been competing with Fast and Furious. It didn't, but I snuck into I've seen that movie like 3 times in theaters, and because I snuck into it. Mm-hmm. That was a friend I had. That was a bad influence on me.
That good, huh?
Yeah, and he's like, all you got to do is go see one movie, and then you just walk into the next one, and no one cares.
Yep.
And I'm like, what? And then we just did it for like a whole summer, and I'm like, wow, all right.
That's fucking sweet.
How many times have you seen Terminator 3? Not enough. That was probably during that time when Rollerball came out. Then, no, Rollerball's old, dude. Anyway, Cool J's in
Terminator
it.
3 is pretty old too, though.
What is?
Yeah,
Terminator 3 is pretty old.
Maybe
too.
it was during that time then.
I don't know.
Because I believe I saw one and snuck into the other.
It's possible.
But I won't tell you what movie theater because you ain't catch me slipping. At that time, how much would movies have cost when we were in fucking high school?
Like $10.
Middle school.
Like
they were like, I remember when they were like 6 or 7. When
yeah,
I did
that's
movies.
probably what it would have been
It
here.
depends on your market. Like up here, it's probably cheaper than down in a larger city. You know.
Yo,
I remember going in
the cities you pay more.
I was like, ooh.
In Minneapolis and shit, you pay more than we do, but not by much. Let's see, where did I end off here?
Cyberpunk.
Oh, that's it. That's all I got for gaming.
Boom.
So I guess we'll have to see what goes on there. We should. Okay. So did you? Okay.
Everyone's gonna get bamboozled.
I got so much stuff that I got to backtrack. I want to make sure I get it correct.
Correct.
Pacific Rim. I lied. I was thinking the first Transformers for the best special effects VFX movie. Not Pacific Rim. So I walked that back. It's Transformers 1 I was thinking of.
Really?
Another giant robot one.
I didn't think
that movie's so visually amazing,
I didn't
Ross.
think it looked that good, but
When
okay.
the Xbox is like
They turned into fucking cars.
They've done that in the past 6 Transformers movies. or
No,
7.
I'm talking the first one. The rest of them are shit. I'm talking numero uno Transformers. During that time when that came out, that's king of the crop.
In like Age of Extinction, they started like...
It goes Jurassic Park, Transformers 1.
Wait.
Then now Alita Battle Angel.
So Jurassic Park is really Beast Wars, where they transform it. Never mind.
There's literally a frame in the end of Jurassic Park where the T-Rex has the raptor in its mouth at the end in the big fucking room in the building. There's a frame where the raptor disappears from his mouth completely because they had to use CGI for it. Wow. But don't tell anybody because that movie is the fucking best. Okay, my favorite. It's not the best. It is, but we'll digress. Okay, so VFX, I'm walking it back. It's not Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim's good though. I'm keeping that.
The first one's good, but
Fuck,
only
what was the
because
other
of
thing I gotta
Hannibal
walk
Chow.
back?
I didn't think the second one was that bad.
The first one was good because of Hannibal Chow. The rest were dog
Ooh,
shit.
The Boys.
Even
The Boys. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Just
we
remember
haven't
the
started
voice.
it yet, but
Yeah, it's out today.
Good, because I want to watch it with you guys. Because I watched the trailer after the podcast where I shat talked it,
man, it looks fucking good.
and it looks amazing. And I'm like, okay, this movie, like, they're superheroes, whatever. And then the Flash, just evaporates that girl in his arms, and I'm like, okay. And then Carl Urban comes in there and starts talking about Kid Force
Some
superhero.
just grizzled-
And I'm like, oh yeah.
Some just grizzled Carl Urban.
My name's Benny Butcher.
We gotta spank him.
Oh yes. Oh my God, Carl Urban is not in enough shit. All right, I want you to know that.
Well, it's because he wants too much money, is what it is.
That could be. You know?
That Fringe movie that you like, he's in it. In that amazing
The Chronicles of Riddick, yeah, no shit.
Yup.
That's why it cost 125 million.
What's the one with the Vision, Paul Bettany, where he's the priest?
Priest.
Oh,
He's the man in black.
That's what the movie's called.
and Carl Urban's the man in black in that one.
God dang it.
He is one of the riders of Rohan. He is
he's
the
the main
son.
guy.
Yeah, he is the head of the riders of Rohan in Lord of the Rings. So check yourself if you're talking shit on Carl Urban.
Yep.
He is also Bones in the new Star Trek, who is the doctor of the old Star Trek.
He's also
That's
the main
Kyle
character
Urban.
in Doom because
He is in Doom. He is the main character in Rock. Is not the main character in Doom. It is Carl Urban. Check yourself, Dwayne Johnson. Okay?
Dwayne Johnson is the shit, for the record.
He's no Vin Diesel.
he's popular.
He's way better than Vin Diesel. Blaspheme.
He's popular, but he's not like.
Was Dwayne Johnson the last witch hunter? Was he? Answer that question. Was Dwayne Johnson the last?
Has Dwayne Johnson ever done anything with as much gravitas as a Man Apart, for example?
Dude,
no.
The last witch hunter was literally Vin
He
Diesel.
can't act.
Vin Diesel took his D&D character and said, I want to make a movie about it. And that's what The Last Witch Hunter is.
The Last Witch Hunter is good.
The thing is,
Okay. Was Dwayne Johnson in The Fast and the Furious?
Yeah.
The first one?
no.
And was he
So
in?
he's riding Vin Diesel's coattails.
Was
is
he
what you're
in
saying.
the spy spin-off Triple X?
How much stuff is
No.
How much stuff is Vin Diesel still in?
He is in The Fast and Furious,
Okay.
which is one of the top-selling franchises of all time.
Yep.
Done. That's it.
That's
What's
it.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
It's one of the
Every fucking thing.
No,
It's one of-
no. He's in
Every
some.
fuck-
It's one of the
thing.
few like non-Disney
Quantity
movies that makes
over
over $1 billion
quality.
every single one.
That's fine, but
I think it's not.
Dominique
Disney.
Toretto carried that the entire way.
he
Okay.
was super one note.
We returned to form
He was
in Fast
very
5
one note.
when he came back.
He's very one note.
What do you mean?
You can
throw you a beating. You could have put Hulk Hogan in there.
Well, you can argue every movie The Rock is in is the same movie, but
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
I
no
posted
way.
that meme about him, remember?
What?
Oh, you didn't see it?
If you are acting like The Rock is not typecast, he is.
I'm just saying The Rock is better than Vin Diesel.
Who was in The Pacifier?
Vin
Vin
Diesel.
Diesel.
You goddamn right he was. Who was in that fucking fairy? Who was in that fucking Tooth Fairy football shit?
Tooth Fairy football shit?
Yeah. Who was in it?
I don't know what Tooth
Who was
Fairy...
in it?
That's The Rock.
The Rock played the Tooth Fairy in a goddamn movie, okay?
I'm showing him a meme where it says Dwayne The Rock Johnson and it says secret agent cop spy guy who is funny in theaters every summer until he's like 60 or something. It says.
Okay.
Kevin Hart said the best thing about people saying that he only plays one role or whatever. The Rock has not been done winning at that role, so why does he need to evolve and do something else? He doesn't.
The Rock won't be able to. I'm telling
will.
you.
I guarantee you
every
he will.
I
generation
don't
has
know if
that
he
guy
can do an emotional
typecast.
part.
I guarantee you.
I don't know if
can.
he can actually do a romantic part because, well,
You know how many bitches be after him? You gotta.
But
put-
he's-
It don't matter.
But in Hollywood, he doesn't fit the type that they want.
also, I don't know
You don't see
To
him in the
be
Notebook,
fair,
do you?
The Rock was
Bruh,
in
if he was-
Pain and Gain.
Yeah,
And that movie is phenomenal.
I don't know if he has the technical ability as an actor to pull off
No,
really
fuck no.
emotional.
Has he ever cried in a movie,
Exactly.
Chris?
That's what I was gonna ask.
The Rock does not cry.
Well, how can he be in an emotional movie then?
Vin
When-
Diesel be crying in movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch made.
No, that is another dimension of that actor. Okay?
All I'm gonna say is A Man Apart is better than any film The Rock has ever been in.
Has it made more money?
Just because something's popular doesn't mean it's good.
Let me explain this to you.
Syphilis is popular. You don't see people get it.
Did you like the old Jumanji movie?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you like the one with the Rock in it?
Didn't even see it.
It made like 900 to, I think somewhere between 850 and $1 billion.
Fuck.
Did it deserve to make that much money?
No.
Bruh.
Well,
Jumanji
was Jack Black in that movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart takes about $300 million off what it should make right there. So.
Or Kevin Hart was like 700 out of the 850 million that it made.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
A Man
like
Apart.
Kevin Hart.
I forgot
No,
that
they
A Man
don't.
Apart
That's another
existed.
thing.
Alex added another
That
gold.
movie was so fucking
Another
good.
diamond to the fucking diamond pile that is Vin Diesel.
People like
no,
Kevin
Vin
Hart in
Diesel
small doses.
He
You don't want to see the whole movie.
helped develop Escape from Butcher Bay, okay?
It's true.
The Riddick video game on the original Xbox
But Vin Diesel is still.
and PC.
It's
Pitch Black was fucking amazing.
He's Riddick, dude. He's Riddick.
What's crazy is
One of
that,
the greatest sci-fi movies of all time.
I'm not denying
he is
that
a part
movie.
of.
I'm not denying that movie. I'm just not a fan of Vin Diesel. Just like I'm not a fan of Vince Vaughn.
Oh, dude, yeah, I remember this movie.
Vince Vaughn is acceptable because that is the epitome of only can act one part.
Right. And
Vince Vaughn is a good actor, though. To be fair,
Well, he can play that one part really well.
Well, has he been typecast in that one
He
part?
actually
Yeah.
he had more than one movies, and this is why I really, really, really don't like Vince Vaughn.
he was
he
in
is-
the Detective season 2 or whatever.
I don't know what that is.
Or no, what's the one?
True Detective?
He was
True
in-
Detective. Yeah.
He was in a
That's a serious
movie
film.
that not many people really think of right away when they hear Vince Vaughn. He was in Delivery Man, one of my favorite movies of all time.
I've heard of that.
And he's able to do it. He's able to do it.
Vince
He
Vaughn
just
can act
does
just like
not have a lane.
Vin Diesel could play the pacifier. Okay.
Well, Chris Rock did that movie where he died and came back as like an old white guy. So, I mean, that's.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know about that movie? Holy shit!
Oh,
what movie is that?
no.
What is it called?
Is that Brewster's
Is it
Millions?
Down,
What
to,
is that?
Down to Earth? Or something?
Actually, yeah. Oh, that movie was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He dies like before he's supposed to, so they like put him in the body of some like old white guy who died, who's like rich or whatever.
Wow. Yeah. I did
That's
not see
awesome.
that.
To
But
like
yeah,
make up for killing him.
ultimately, it's just a preference thing. My movie in whatever consumption aligns with The Rock more than it does with Vin Diesel.
Have you seen Pitch Black?
Yeah.
Have you seen The Chronicles of Riddick?
Yeah.
Have you seen Riddick?
Yeah.
Have you seen the animated?
No.
What are you doing, dude?
Just gotta waste my time on the animated. Get out of here.
The animated Riddick is good.
It's on my list. No, I'm just
Bro,
kidding.
it's on my top.
Fucking top list. Listen.
I didn't even write. That's one I forgot.
I will
But
let you
that's
know.
not anime.
I will
that's like
let you know
American,
why.
yeah.
I will let you know why. Because the Animatrix ruined it for me.
Animatrix.
Yes.
I didn't.
I was
actually
like, oh
watch
yeah,
the
I'll do
I
this.
didn't
fucking
even see the
animated.
Animatrix. I don't think
Don't.
Animatrix is good, isn't it?
It
I heard good things.
it ruined the movies for me.
Oh, okay.
Like I just didn't. I was not a fan of that shit.
Oh, yeah?
It's hard to ruin the.
Why are you not
Matrix
a fan
so
of the
fucking
Animatrix?
Well, the first Matrix. Is
Just
Is it because you're not a fan of the Wachowski siblings? Is that it?
no. I liked all the Matrix movies
Okay.
except that.
I've heard good things about the Animatrix. I just haven't seen it, so.
I saw like a little bit of it like one time. I think they had like a little preview of it in theaters when I was seeing something, and it showed like 2 or 3 minutes of it, like one of the parts of it, and I was just like, okay, that's kind of
Well,
weird.
biggest movie flops of all time, like Titan AE's like up there, just because like it was so bad.
Titan AE, that was a good one.
It was good, but it
I
didn't
could
do well.
I didn't see it. It didn't do well, but then when I saw it like later, I was like,
Treasure-
oh, that's not
Is
bad.
that like Treasure Planet or whatever? That other movie that
Fucking
just bombed?
I never heard
Treasure
of that.
Planet was trash.
No, what was that? Oh, never mind. The one with fucking.
I saw Titan 80 in
the one with fucking like Zachary Ty Bryan, where he's on a fucking island with like the fucking pizza shark or whatever. I'm kidding.
The pizza shark.
There's like a pizza tree with like a shark circling.
Muppet
like,
Treasure Island or some shit.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
My brain just kind of exploded.
There's like a fucking pizza tree with like a shark like fucking.
You keep saying it.
I know what you're saying, but I don't remember what it is.
It's dude.
I'm gonna Google pizza shark.
All right,
you're gonna get street sharks.
Cowabunga! Fucking street sharks. I want a street shark tattoo.
So moving on from the pizza shark, showrunners for Game of Thrones canceled the day before Comic-Con. Nikolai got booed. Nikolai Coster-Waldau, the guy who played Jaime Lannister, got booed defending the ending, but he did take it in stride. So, like, the actors are taking it back, even though they shat on it. Blade was announced with Mahershala Ali.
Boom.
And that's going... First things first.
Thoughts.
It's not Wesley Snipes.
Of course.
But Wesley Snipes did phone it in for Blade Trinity.
Yeah.
By refusing to open his eyes in some scenes and shit.
Magic Island was the movie he's
I don't care, Ross.
Yep.
I literally do not care.
Fucking pizza sharks.
Pizza tree scene. You want to see?
No.
Man.
But,
Okay.
I mean...
When you are an actor, okay, that can call up...
I want Blade, though, so I'm okay with it.
Well, yeah, but when you're an actor, this is the dopest thing about this. When you're an actor that can call up a director, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I want to do this shit, and they're like, well, we have no choice. That shit is cool.
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how he got it. He's like, I want to play Blade.
He does. He played Cottonmouth in Luke Cage, and that was like that demeanor for that is the perfect demeanor for Blade.
Yeah.
Except for he's got to have more action to him.
Right.
Less character, more action.
Yeah.
Also, Blade, he's like a big dude.
Yeah, he's got to bulk up.
A little bit.
He's got get cut.
But
and Chris Christopherson has to come back.
Do we want Michael Jai White cut, or do we want somewhere in...
Wesley Snipes cut.
Well, as Tyler One
He was
said,
bulked up pretty
as
big.
Tyler
Yeah, he
One,
was.
ST1 said to Dr. Disrespect, like, that's fucking meat, Doc.
Go Blade buff, but not Spawn buff.
Sure.
Okay, because
sure.
Michael Jai White is like too much. He's a beefy mofo.
With that attitude, yeah.
But he can do Spawn.
Whoa,
He
Give
still
him
posts
Spawn.
like videos of him doing like crazy shit, like
Martial
working
arts
out and
shit.
stuff. Yeah.
Fucking
He gets work, I
bottle
hope,
cap
still.
challenge. Boom. Yeah, there's no
Oh,
way he
dude,
can't.
he's in like all these like you always see him in these movies for like I don't know. I guess I call them like B movies, but they're
Yeah.
some of them are for like the streaming services and stuff. And
Yeah,
like,
he has
like
a
Amazon
couple that I
movies and
watched
stuff.
on Netflix.
I need him to be there. I need him to
Spawn
be there
again?
for us. I want him to be in
I
Spawn.
need him-
I want Mortal Kombat to make another movie, and he plays Jax this time because he did in the short films. I believe he
think
played
so.
Jax, the YouTube shorts that they did.
Yep.
It's awesome.
That's fucking sweet.
I'm stoked for Blade. I
Yes.
really am. I mean, Blade Trinity, though, he fought Dracula, so I don't know where they're going with it.
Dominic Purcell, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kinda-
Motherfucker. I like that.
That was like the best shit ever.
That movie was
Holy
so
shit.
fucking awful, dude.
That
But
was
amazing at the
amazing,
same
dude.
time.
Jeez.
It was so amazingly
Blade Trinity
bad.
was on with Triple H, right?
Yes,
believe
yes,
so.
with
I think that was Triple H.
Hold on, Blade Trinity, Triple H, Ryan Reynolds. was
Ryan
in
Reynolds was in it, Jessica Biel,
Jessica
Chris
Biel.
Christopherson, Patton Oswalt, Wesley
Oh, yeah,
Snipes,
that's right.
Triple H. That one chick I can't
There
remember.
was
her
that
name,
one
Dominique
like
Purcell.
fucking dude that's all like, lol, just kidding. I was working with him the whole time.
That's number 2.
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
and that's fucking
Norman Reedus,
Boondocks.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Norman
Boondocks
Reedus.
Saints.
Yep.
Norman Reedus. Such a good movie. Fucking Blade
Minus
2, the
Trinity.
soundtrack when we were rewatching Blade 2.
Yep.
And I'm like, wait a minute, is that Most Def?
Yeah.
And then it's like,
bro.
and it's like Massive Attack and Most Def, and I'm like, what?
And
then the soundtrack.
That's all I can do.
Yeah, and then the soundtrack, I looked it up, and it's all like dark. It's all that dark shit with like hip hop.
Yeah, like
And
Cypress Hills on one of the tracks. Like
It's
yeah,
great.
That was dope.
Blade 2
I need
soundtrack.
that level of soundtrack though with the new shit. Like
Massive Attack and Most Def was
What do you
really
mean? They're
good.
just gonna get What's that guy's name?
Imagine Dragons and fucking
Kendrick Lamar.
They'll get Kendrick Lamar to do it, and I'll be like,
In what? In Blade?
He did really
Black
good.
Panther.
Yeah, he did really good.
It's got to be dark.
That's not Blade, though.
He's got to do Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, for sure. I'd be down for that.
I'd
Stand up,
all that.
sit down, drink, do a bunch of other stuff,
Drink.
And it's a vampire, drink. Right? What? Huh? You were saying something.
Getting thirsty, drank.
Just get Doom,
It's
dude.
like, holy shit.
Get Doom? MF Doom, dude?
Or the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yep.
Bruh, Wu-Tang would be dope too, but it's like you have to, if you're bringing Wu-Tang on board, you have to have a certain level of action in there, because like you can't flop with that shit.
You gotta have Redman and Method Man be vampires.
Yeah,
dude.
like that'd be fucking sweet.
Doctor Strange was announced. What?
They need Common to like play a bad guy.
Man, I'm not sure if I'm ready for that, man.
I hope they can squeeze
So
a trilogy
good.
out of it at least.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
I'd be down
Triple
for
H
it.
comes back in the third one
Fucking Triple H.
to reprise his role.
Just as long as they don't try to bring Ryan Reynolds back.
They need the guy, Steven Dorff
He's
or
doing
whatever.
too
But what if he
much.
comes back as Deadpool?
That's too much.
That's what it.
I appreciate it.
They're both Marvel properties.
Yep.
Good point. Good point.
That is cool.
They could even make a joke where he's like, "Hey, my name is Deadpool."
Hannibal Kane or whatever. My name's Hannibal. I mean Deadpool. Like, nice to meet you. Doctor Strange was announced for 2021, which is too late in my opinion. Like, who gives a fuck
Is that
far out?
Shang-Chi?
No, that's
Shang-Chi is one of the ones they announced, though.
yeah.
That's the Mandarin. That's his villain. Why is that not Doctor
The Mandarin
Strange
is
too?
Iron Man's villain, buddy.
I think maybe.
That's why he was in Iron Man 3. That's Iron Man's main villain.
What?
I'm blowing your mind right now.
Well,
Dormammu is Doctor Strange's main villain.
They're putting
Right?
the Mandarin with
Yes.
Shang-Chi because they don't want to have the actual like villain from that or whatever. I think.
Well, they can't have... Well, because
That's
Iron
his
Man's
name's
gone.
fucking Fu Manchu or some shit, and it's like a fucking rip, like total like.
Oh, yeah. The reason they didn't use the real
It's like
Mandarin
it's
is
so-
because it was too racist.
Well, no,
It was stereotypical
Well, the thing
and
is, like
racist,
the
the
other
character
thing I'm
himself.
talking about was like more racist, but
Jeez.
Yeah.
so they like are putting the Mandarin instead, pretty much.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
We'll see. But Doctor Strange, like, what is he going to do in 2021? Like, I thought they were going to release it in 2020, but 2021
Well,
is
they didn't
way
even
too
show
far out.
Guardians 3 in Phase 4 at all.
Well, they only did
so
2
it's not
years
even
of
coming
it.
for a
What,
while.
did you want Kevin Feige to just go out there and, like, unfurl his dick even longer than fucking he did? Like...
Maybe they want, like, maybe the Avengers want, like, some time off before they start.
Fuck that.
I'm pretty sure Hemsworth, like...
He said he's
the Thor
taking a
movie
year
was
off
announced.
or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
He's gonna
it's
actually do
common.
movies that he wants to do, right?
Well, he's in
No,
he's
he
in
said-
Thor 4.
He said he's taking a year off to do family shit, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Family.
A lot of actors do
Does
that.
he
A
have
lot
like,
of
children?
yeah, he's got a wife and kids.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's taken.
It's like, I fucking work so hard, you don't even know I
But when
have a
you're
family.
Thor, how much
I
fucking
think I knew
tang
he
you're
was
getting
married,
thrown
but I
at
just
you,
didn't know
dude?
he had kids, I guess.
Yeah, he's got. I don't know how many kids. He's got them.
I don't pay attention too much to celebrities, so.
No, me neither.
Are these,
Except
like, actual, like, his kids, or are they, like, Brangelina kids, where you just, like, fucking, like...
Just pull them from other
You
countries.
just acquire them?
Are you telling me I could take this Cambodian boy and I don't have to pay an adoption fee?
Boom.
Did you know that for some countries,
Put him
if you
in the
Throw him on the
suitcase.
plane, throw him on the
if
plane.
you adopt international from some countries, you get money a month for doing it.
That's generous.
I wouldn't want to do
So
that.
I know some of the. I think they said some of the ones that like Angelina Jolie and that did. They actually were getting money a month to have the kids there.
Wow. Cash grab.
Wow, dude, they made money for doing what they did.
I could be wrong, but I know that happens.
Disgusting. Dude.
That can happen apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, Ross, you can read the next one since you're so hard for it, even though it doesn't deserve it.
What is it?
The Endgame.
Oh, Avengers Endgame finally beats Avatar for top grossing film of all time without inflation.
Yep.
I had to say that.
Jeez.
And that is with a stupid second release that they did during the first release.
Yep.
They did a second release,
Avatar did 2 releases too.
but one was IMAX.
No, they actually re-released it with new footage when they did the IMAX release or whatever.
That's even better than what happened here.
Well, they released this with new footage too.
But the original run for Avatar was done when they re-released it.
The thing about Avengers Endgame is that it's a new story, whereas Avatar is just fucking, here's the dead horse.
No, dude. Boom. No, Avengers has been a story told since the dawn of man, okay?
Some fucking purple alien dude comes and tries to fist you. That's the first time I've seen that shit.
No, man, they called them gods back in the day, all right?
Oh, God.
And gods had powers and they fought amongst each other. That's their Avengers, dude.
He's a purple god.
That's their Avengers.
Purple drink.
Right, it's been happening for a very long time.
Same with the Dances with Wolves parable.
I remember
That's been
there were all
happening
these,
since
after they re-released it, it only made like $7.5 million that first weekend or whatever. And there were all these articles like, oh, it looks like it's going to come up short of beating Avatar. And then all of a sudden I'm like, what?
And then Ross is like, wow, I guess I'll buy 3 more tickets and not even go see it.
No, I didn't do that.
That's what people were fucking doing.
I just like
They're
looked at-
disgusting.
I just looked and I'm like,
fucks.
it only needs like 30 million. I'm like, I'm pretty sure if it's in theaters long enough, it'll just make that. And it did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
But it
I
was
don't know.
disgusting.
I don't know how these people didn't think it was gonna make it. I was like, what?
It shouldn't have.
I just can't get behind James Cameron knowing that, like, in probably 20 years, like, he's gonna try to rule the world.
You think so? It may be, dude. Maybe.
Well, you do know that in addition to being like a film director, he's also like an advanced martial artist, an amateur scientist. Fucking.
That is too much.
Yeah.
That's
He's
too
also a
much.
professional driver. Like.
What do you mean?
Stunt driver? Or like race car driver?
Alex,
Are you making shit up?
this is all shit from that Future Man show.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Okay, Chris, read the next one.
God damn it.
He did us in, dude. He did us in.
You done
Shit.
goofed.
Stanley is getting a Bronx street co-named after him.
Co-named?
It's co-named.
Is it going to be him and Jack Kirby then or something?
No, it's
gonna
like
be
him and 49th Street.
It's gonna be Stan.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
you got to get Stan Spike Street
It's
because they're both Lees, my guy.
It's Stanley Way.
Yeah, Stan/Spike.
That'd be fucking dope.
Lee
But yeah,
Street.
it's co-named. I was excited about it until they were like
Stan Bruce
co-named.
Spike Lee Street.
All right, we arrived at the.
We're not doing the bookend because we're doing our lists.
We're
Okay?
doing it.
We're doing it. Okay, so for what we had
doing it,
for you
doing
this
it
week
well.
that you did not ask for, so we did it ourselves, is we actually compiled our list of our favorite anime, and we're going to tell you those lists,
I like.
and then we're
anime.
going to give a short description
manga.
of each. Like, just describe it a little bit if you can.
gaming.
And
Are we
are
gonna
we...
do that? I think we should just say what they are and then shit.
It
talk it.
just so people know, we give each other shit all the time for...
Garugamesh.
We give
most-
each other shit all the time. Like, I'll rag on Alex for anything in our opinions. We'll give each other shit, but we do respect these lists.
How you guys are gonna fucking.
But
have a
no,
field day.
I'm giving them the precursor that I'm giving you shit.
Yes.
Okay? You are
No
not
one-
free from my shit
one is
talking.
not gonna catch
but I
shit.
just want the audience to understand that I don't actually hate these people at the table. Okay? And I do respect their choices, no matter how wrong they may be.
All right.
So let's carry on.
Who is going first?
I'm last.
Why don't
I
we-
am officially
I'll
last.
go
Why don't we
first.
just each read our number one, then our number
No,
two?
it's not.
Then our number
My
three?
my top 10 is not ranked in any particular order. It's
Oh,
just the top
I'm sorry.
10 of mine.
Okay, so you already screwed up.
What do you mean?
Watch Mojo
Because
presents top
because
10
it
anime.
because it has to be anime.
Okay.
It can't be American cartoon.
You're looking at my list. I'll go first.
It can't
10.
be American. Wait, can it be American cartoon? No, it's got to
I'd
be.
say if you have like some Chinese cartoons
will-
on there.
To
it's
be fair, I
acceptable.
looked up Transformers and figured out that it was like an American thing, and I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you need Voltron.
Because if it's American, it's a cartoon, but if it's foreign, it's anime.
Okay.
So
That's one of the
anime only.
that's one of the arguments that we'll get into a little bit.
because I
later.
would have added American stuff had
Okay.
I had known.
Okay. Spirited Away. I bundled up Afro Samurai. 1 and
Explain
2.
it as you go. Like, give us what is it about?
Spirited Away.
What do you enjoy about it?
Miyazaki. I mean, it's just
We're gonna be here for an hour.
at the time, right? At the time that I saw it, I'd seen nothing else like it. I knew that it screamed, like greater than Disney to me. And then now,
And by
it
the
is
way, I
Disney.
was right. It is his most acclaimed, and it made the most money of all of his movies.
Spirited Away.
Well, yeah,
Nice.
because
No,
it's
it's not.
the one that
Yeah, it
won
is.
a fucking
No, it's not.
Academy
Made more
Award.
Princess Bride. Okay, I looked it up.
But it's not his highest acclaimed.
It won an Academy Award.
No, I don't mean like Rotten Tomatoes. I mean
it won Best Animated Film at the fucking
It won
Academy
a ton of fucking
Awards.
Academy Awards and shit.
Okay.
Princess Mononoke won awards.
So
not as much though.
Not as much
it did. Yeah, no, I agree with you. But Princess Mononoke did win.
All right.
Yeah.
For best animated picture or whatever at the time.
Might have. I don't know.
I'm talking on my ass.
Right.
Okay, go ahead, Chris.
Let me just get through the whole list and then we can shit talk.
He is the Japanese Disney. Go ahead.
Spirited Away, Afro Samurai 1 and 2. I just bundled that up.
Yep.
Berserk, awesome.
Yep.
Lupin the Third, fucking awesome. Paranoia Agent, awesome. The movie Metropolis, not the 19 whatever movie, but the more revamped Metropolis.
Yep,
Samurai Champloo, Outlaw Star, Trigun, and Boondocks Season 2. That's what Bryce was talking about.
That don't count.
Boondocks Season 2.
Have that on your list.
Boondocks Season 2 counts because it was made in Madhouse, which is in
Japan. Yeah, Madhouse did Akagi.
No, that don't count.
That's anime. It's made in Japan.
I mean, that's fair. It was made in Japan.
Right? Like, the definition you gave me is a cartoon that is made
for what it's worth, what that means is that a Japanese person did the keyframes and then a bunch of enslaved Koreans did the actual in-betweens. What? They contract the in-betweens out. They just draw the keyframes.
Yeah, so season 2 though, season 1 was not.
Well, that might actually
Madhouse,
be in the age of when they actually did everything on computer. So maybe
they didn't have. We're not putting it on my list.
We had at least
doesn't count. It's American.
We had at least one in the same spot.
So good.
I'll tell you that.
Okay, so let's hear your.
It was suck my cock.
Am I just doing 10 or can I do all 30 that I have?
If you want to go through 30,
I can go quick.
All right.
Number 30.
No, you gotta explain your top
Number
10.
30 is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay. We want to get through the list,
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh,
and then
so I
when
don't know
somebody
why you would-
shit talks you
Number
on your
29
choice.
is Pokemon.
All right.
Pokemon
28 is
trash.
Digimon.
Digimon over
You're
Pokemon?
such a dumb bitch.
Are these ranked in order?
Yes.
Okay.
27
Wow.
is Steve.
You got Digimon above Pokemon?
Yeah.
We're fighting after this.
Does that surprise you?
Pokemon
I talked about
anime.
that. Are you
shit.
fucking kidding me? Does that surprise me?
Does that surprise you?
Well, coming from Ross, though.
Pokemon anime was fucking trash.
27.
God damn it.
27 Speed Racer.
Okay.
No, yeah, okay, that was a thing.
26 Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
You never saw that.
I've seen some of it.
No.
You don't have to see all
No,
of it.
you gotta see
You don't
all
have
of
to
it.
see all
Well, then
My
I-
list would be
300
over 100.
You just have to
Because
see
I've
it and
seen-
like it. I don't understand why you...
It's on his list. It's on
Mine
his
is
list.
all like I've seen the entire series.
25.
Over and over and over.
25, this is a grouping of
Or at least
everything
one
involved
season.
with this. It's
Okay.
Kenshin is 25.
Oh fuck.
Why are you shaking your head at me?
What? You did. I want you to go into specifics, okay?
24 is the whole entirety of Tenchi Muyo.
Tenchi Muyo.
Which is
What is that about?
Kenshin.
Bruh. Bruh.
You look at his face.
I hate you.
He's just getting cheap.
23 is Witch Hunter Robin.
I fucks with Rich.
22 Ghost in the Shell. That would be the entire encompassing of it.
I haven't
Do the
seen all of
Encompass,
Ghost
dude.
in the
Okay, keep
Shell,
going.
but
Well, then I'll just
The
do the
shit that-
movie.
shit
Oh.
that I watched.
Okay.
Yeah.
21 Afro Samurai.
Afro.
20 Death Note.
Okay.
19 Princess Mononoke.
The anime you have has Death Note on there?
Yeah, I put Death Note on here.
You seen the anime?
I've seen some.
It's garbage. Go ahead.
Number 18 Ponyo.
You put Death Note ahead of Kenshin?
Yeah.
God damn it. I hate you so much.
Guess what's also ahead of Kenshin?
18 is Ponyo.
I haven't seen Ponyo.
17,
It is so good.
17 is Trigun.
We've had quite a few.
This list is. I'm gonna get angry when you get your top
16
10.
is something called Shin-Chan.
Oh,
Ross is like
I
fucking
put Shin-Chan
trolling over
and
here.
Golden Boy.
Whoa. Let's just say Henchman is the only superhero that you need, right?
I fucking put Shin-Chan on
Swing and
there,
sway
and
the elephant
have you
way.
guys seen Golden Boy?
I don't know if it's...
I put Golden Boy on there too, and I was like, nah, I probably should take that shit off. People are gonna think things.
Fist
about
of the
stuff.
North Star is number 15.
Fucking dope.
14 Cowboy Bebop.
Fucking dope.
13 My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
12 Zoids.
I forgot about that. Wow.
What is Zoids?
Zoids like fucking
Your top 10. You gotta explain.
This isn't top 10. That's
like animal robots.
Yep, that fight. They fight. It's
like Beast Wars.
It's like a tournament with no people pilot them.
Oh, by the way, I remembered what the Saturday morning computer cartoon was that Lupin looked like. It was Beast Wars.
Beast Wars doesn't look that good. God damn it.
Yes, it does.
Number 11, Dragon Ball. Just normal Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Number 10, G Gundam.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, G Gundam?
Explain it.
G Gundam had the whole Shuffle Alliance dynamic, and it had where like the colonies would like send Gundam pilots down to fight to see who controlled like was it like everything or was it just like the colonies? I can't remember.
The colonies.
You would control the Earth.
I think you controlled like everything. Didn't you? Whoever won.
I know you.
I think that's how it
you
worked.
controlled at least the whole Earth.
Yeah,
You fought over the planet, right?
Yeah, I believe that's what it was.
With Gundam.
And it had Master Asia, which was like one of the best like villains
The
slash
undefeated of the East.
yes, like characters like in any anime ever. Okay. Number 9 is Berserk.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Why? Explain it.
Oh, well,
What is
he
Berserk?
didn't explain Berserk.
I wanted him to. He just kept reading.
I'm just like we're trying to
Is
get
this
this.
these-
list.
these people
Is
don't know
this
what it
like
is.
new Berserk or is this old Berserk?
Yeah.
Asking for a friend.
Well, it's the one I saw, which is the
Old.
like, yeah.
Okay. Not Golden Arc 1 through 3.
It's like guy with humongous fucking sword, lots of gore,
His name is Guts.
crazy secret plot with demon guys.
Yep, him and
Where
Griffith.
things devolve to
Him
fucking
and Griffith
craziness.
splash water on each other. Yep.
I have that on my list, so I can
Him
explain.
and
it.
Griffith
Number 8.
splashing water on each other.
The Big O.
That was pretty good.
Wow.
I've never seen that either.
It's pretty much Batman with a
Japanese
fucking
Batman.
Gundam.
Yeah.
It was actually really fucking good.
I haven't seen
Number 7, Lupin the Third.
Motherfucker.
it. Which one?
The third.
All encompassing.
Yeah, all encompassing.
Nah, I can't do that. Can't do
I
that.
said I was gonna do that. But okay.
Castle Cagliostro is what he said.
Number 6, Outlaw Star.
Holy shit.
I'm surprised that's that low on your list.
Number 5, Samurai Champloo.
That's fucking.
I'm
good.
surprised that's
Bruh.
that high on your list.
That's
Are you
Number-
kidding, dude?
Number
There's
4, Gundam Wing.
okay.
Ooh.
Eh.
Ooh.
Number 3, Yu Yu Hakusho.
I knew that was going to be in your top 5. I knew it.
Okay, well, try to guess my number 2 quick then.
I can't because I can't remember half what you said.
Okay.
Sorry.
Number 2.
Wait.
Don't.
Oh no! Now I want to
I'm
guess.
gonna walk away. I'm gonna fucking walk away.
The ghost one is Yu Yu Hakusho, right?
Rurouni Kenshin is.
Yeah, I guess. Spirit Detective.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to put Case Closed on there.
I can't. It would be something from Adult Swim. Well, no, Dragon Ball Z is number 1 for
It
me.
is a D Gray Man.
Dragon Ball Z.
Because you put Dragon Ball, but now
gonna
you gotta
be
put Dragon Ball Z.
Tengen Top and Gurren Lagann.
All right, so let's hear it.
How is he not going to guess? You done?
I guess, yeah. Go ahead.
Number 2, Ronin Warriors.
Never
That was
heard of
pretty
it.
good.
Really?
Yep.
Best shit ever.
Oh, well, maybe I have seen it, and I don't
cable.
remember.
Yeah,
He
sure,
didn't
sure,
have
sure.
cable. He didn't have
Number
cable.
1.
I've seen Adult Swim stuff,
Number
though.
1.
Pirates of Darkwater.
I don't know how this isn't everybody's number 1 because it is the
Pirates of-
greatest anime
You
ever
are
made.
full of shit.
Pirates of
Bar
Darkwater.
none.
Pirates of
Full
Darkwater.
of shit.
Dragon Ball Z.
No.
I don't know how the hell you can
show-
say anything else
That
is
show
better.
Because
is
it's one of the top 5
It's 98%
of trash,
filler.
like the trashiest animes that exist.
It's 98% filler. I cannot handle
That's
it.
not true.
If you did not
Notice-
watch it when you were a kid, you know that it's not good.
No.
Cowboy
Notice-
Bebop is like 1,000% filler, so go fuck yourself.
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop
Bebop
is less than like 23 episodes.
How is
Yeah,
that
but
filler?
90% of it's filler, dude.
Dragon Ball's like
No.
500 episodes
Yeah,
and
that's
23
super
movies.
filler.
And it is the same thing. There is no plot whatsoever to
Power
Dragon
up,
Ball.
Pause.
Okay,
Power up,
explain the
pause,
plot. Explain
power
the
up.
plot to Cowboy Bebop.
Okay, do you actually... Oh, it's on my list. I'll explain it to you when I get on my list.
Okay.
Wait, there's actually one episode they eat bad food, they get sick. End of episode. The next
Yep.
episode, there's this drug called Red Eye. It gets you fucked up. They kill some guys. End of episode. There's a guy who has a teddy bear bomber.
Yep.
Bomb shit with teddy bears. Spike takes him out. End of episode. Fucking
Yep,
Rinse and repeat.
It's like an episodal TV show, which is like the worst kind of TV show.
But it's not formulaic.
You get that fucking intro music where it's like.
Well, I guess it is kind of formulaic. And it has one of the best soundtracks of like any fucking anime ever.
Not
The
better.
OST?
Not better.
How
than
are you
Champloo.
trash talking Cowboy fucking Bebop?
You said not better than Champloo.
It has.
Number 14, Bryce, Cowboy Bebop.
You have the fucking one of the top 5 as your fucking number 1. It is just as good as Naruto, Bleach, Fairy Tale.
What the fuck is that other shit?
Naruto is
What's
not
the
even
shit
in the
with the
same
dog
wavelength.
demon? What's the
Inuyasha
fucking
Dragon Ball
trash,
Z.
dude?
Inuyasha.
What is it?
Inuyasha is like the garbage.
It's Dragon Ball, Fairy Tale, Bleach, Naruto, and what was the 5th one?
One Piece.
One Piece.
One
Yeah.
Piece.
Literally the
There's a
top
reason
5
One
trash
Piece is not on this
anime of
list,
all
because
time.
One Piece is trash.
Fucking
So is
sorry.
Dragon Ball Z.
No, it is not.
It is literally
is trash.
the exact same thing he said for Cowboy Bebop, except for 500 episodes.
That's not
It said 23.
For sure.
And there's actually a plot.
There are actual
Goku's like,
saga
oh, fuck.
arcs of different things that.
Yeah, and it's like, oh fuck, you just fucked me up.
Cowboy Bebop
Be right
got-
back. JK, I just fucked you up. Want to be my friend? Thanks. Let's go fuck up the next bad guy. Wait. Oh, dude, we just both got fucked up. Be right back. Oh, now we did some fucking Shinsengumi shit where we fucking touched tips and now we're together.
That's a
oh,
lot.
we just beat you. Do you want to be our friend? Yeah, sweet, cool. Let's go get the next guy.
Want me to explain
is
something?
amazing.
Oh, Cowboy Bebop. Oh, let's get on a ship. Go to the next planet. Okay, we do a few things. Go on the ship. Go to the next planet. Do a few things. Go on a ship. Go to the next planet. Tell the fucking series is done.
There is a story.
What's the
arc
overall
throughout
story?
the entire thing.
There's multiple story arcs in Dragon Ball Z.
And it's the same fucking thing.
No.
The best animes are the
I
ones
agree.
that have a fucking ending. The
Yeah.
best stories are the ones that have a fucking ending.
For sure.
The best
Otherwise, this
story-
shit
But Cowboy Bebop didn't even have an ending. Everyone's like, is he dead? Is he not dead? What's going on?
Having an ending and understanding the ending are two totally different things.
That's why.
Did
Why Outlaw Star is the best spaceship anime of all time, because like there's
There's a
That-
to it.
that
I'm not
one-
higher on the list.
I'm not
Outlaw
gonna doubt you on
Star,
that. I'm not gonna
Outlaw
doubt you on
Star
that.
is not on my top because it is worse than Cowboy Bebop in the sense that its plot is like worse than Cowboy Bebop's.
Have you seen the I'm kidding.
I have seen the Hot Springs episode, but like Dragon Ball, it's like we got to collect 7 things to do something powerful.
Dragon Ball was too slice of life.
And
for me.
that's what
why it was
Outlaw.
lower on the list.
Dragon Ball actually tried. Dragon Ball Z, it's literally just how many fans' dicks can I hold in my hand and mouth for the next fucking series
Dragon
that I
Ball
release?
was when it was like just some.
Because
like,
it is just jerk off fan fiction.
Dragon Ball was when it was just some like
Dragon Ball
some,
Super, fucking just glory hole.
some guy who's like, oh, this is my
Line
like,
up.
this is my like special project, so I'm gonna put all this like shit that I think's funny in it. That's what Dragon Ball.
And they're
was.
named after fucking food. All the fucking characters. It is the dumbest kid dragging on shit ever.
Be fair.
And you only have it number 1 because it is nostalgia. It's Babby's first
Hear
anime.
me out.
So's
Hear
Cowboy
my-
Bebop.
hear
What
me
the
out.
fuck? are you
Cowboy
talking
Bebop
about?
is not my first anime.
No, but it's a lot of people's first anime, and that's why it's so damn
you
high.
know what's
But
funny?
it is
It's a gateway
critically
anime.
acclaimed.
It's good.
As bad as naming stuff after food is, when your main character is named after a dog, Spike.
That's true.
Oh wow, you want to say that to Spike Lee's face and see what he fucking does?
To be fair,
You don't got the balls
I'll
there,
say
boy.
because I know he can't kick my ass, so that's what.
How tall is he?
Can't kick your ass.
He can't kick my ass.
He's from New York.
Spike Lee.
That don't matter.
They
your
fight
ass.
dirty in New York.
He could try.
He can kick your ass.
No.
You'll bring out he'll beat you and then you'll be like, hold on, I'll be right back, and then you'll grab a bale of hay and start fucking swinging on a rope,
Alex,
and then you're like,
something.
Hey Google, what is Spike Lee's full name?
is it?
We'll see if it says that Spike or if that's a nickname.
Yeah, it could be a nickname.
Spike is a nickname.
Shelton Jackson Lee. There we go.
Yep,
Oh,
it's just a nickname.
boom. He's nicknamed after a dog.
Fucking, you can just.
To be
But
The
fair,
only reason his
Spiegel is
name's
fucking
Spike is
sweet.
because of Spike TV, man. Come on.
Can't just shit on Spike Spiegel like this. This is
Spike
blasphemy.
Spiegel an alias anyway.
I mean, it could be.
All right, let's get.
One of the guys' names is
we
Jet,
have
for
two.
fuck's
We
sake.
have 2 lists for
Jet's
the
cool.
record that we
Maybe
need to
it
get
is.
to.
Maybe it is their aliases that they call each other.
Jet's like the good part of the show, so I don't know what
Pretty
you're
much.
talking
Yeah,
You know what the good part of Dragon Ball Z is?
No part.
It ended.
Vegeta?
But it hasn't. So there is no good part.
Vegeta?
Piccolo? What?
Vegeta is...
And Piccolo.
They are all the worst. It's... Okay. I told you we're going to shit talk. If you can't handle it, Ross,
I'm gonna shit talk
there's
you
the fucking
pretty bad.
door.
Watch.
You're not going to.
He's waiting
I bet you I will.
You can.
When I see fucking Akira at number 1, I'm gonna shit talk the fuck out of you, okay?
First off, it's Acura.
No, like a car? Like a car?
I think it is pronounced.
All right.
Acura.
Which
or
one
something.
of you two's hold?
He's first. I'm last.
You're last.
Because you might name something I don't. You're gonna have a lot of Asian names shit that I probably seen that I couldn't remember, so I didn't write any of it down.
Well, number
Go
one,
ahead.
just to throw
You gotta go bottom up.
Yeah, bottom up.
Wait, for our viewers and listeners, do you have these ranked in order of importance, or is it just a list of top 10?
It's just a list of there's 13 on here that just... I'll tell you which one I think is the best out of them after I'm done.
I like that.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't do
He's
that
gonna
for
go
my
with
list, but I
Satoshi
like
Kon. Oh, I wonder what one it's gonna be though.
That. All right.
Just to throw Miyazaki
Perfect
a
Blue.
bow, and I'll put Ponyo on there.
Yeah.
Yep. You gotta have Miyazaki on there.
Tiger and Bunny.
I've never heard of that.
I think I've seen that.
Mirai Nikki.
Never heard of
The
that.
Future Diary. You haven't.
I may have heard of that.
K-On!
Oh, God.
Code Geass.
Oh, God.
You have Code Geass on your list?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
What?
I cut mine.
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it, so I didn't.
And then something by Satoshi Kon, so let's say Millennium Actress or some shit. Hyoka.
Oh, you went Millennium.
Nichijou. Hokuto no Ken.
Oh, okay, no, you gotta explain it. What are these?
There's really no they're named after that. There's no translated name for those.
But what is
Let's
it
know what
about?
they're about.
Hokuto no,
Because that sounds familiar to me.
which one?
The Hitoku no Ken or whatever.
Well, the first one that I said after Satoshi Kon is just people I don't know, they're like a paranormal.
You got Bento on there?
I've probably seen it.
Bento was good, but no, it didn't make the list, or mayonnaise chicken, but
I'm waiting for
Hokuto
it.
no Ken is translated roughly the Fist of the North Star.
Yep, okay, so that's why that sounded familiar. It's gonna be Steins Gate #1.
Rupon Sansei Cagliostro no Shiro.
That's the Castle of Cagliostro.
So I actually
You could just do it in
threw
English.
Miyazaki another bone. Shinseki Evangelion.
That's Neon Genesis Evangelion. Wait, are you doing the original show or the end of Evangelion?
Let's just do Rebuild just to troll you even further.
God damn it. Okay.
Rebuild's a sequel, and for the 2 hours per movie, it's not terrible.
Nope. There's the Neon. Yeah, Neon.
Suzumi Haruhi no Shoshitsu.
That sounds familiar.
And then Toradora.
What's your #1? Toradora?
Toradora. 100 fucking % Toradora.
What is
Explain to
that?
me
Does
what
that have
that
an
is.
English? Toradora. It sounds familiar. I don't think my internet will.
Good luck. I'm behind 12 proxies, and Toradora is the greatest anime of all time.
Explain it. What is it about? You don't even have Steins Gate on your list?
Steins Gate was good at the time, but it
It moved down.
it's like the Rick and Morty of animes, where the fan base will turn you off to it.
Oh, I
I
suppose.
fucks with that.
I mean, you could whip out the name of any anime in the last 20 years. But
See-
where's the Pat Labor movies? Where's the Macross movies?
I do
right?
like Outlaw stuff.
Where's the fucking where's all that old shit like Axe
I don't know
or
what this
fucking-
is. I'm looking at Toradora pictures from it, and I don't know what that is. Never seen it.
Let me see.
It's not your cup of tea.
Yeah. Is that Slice of Life, Alex?
I like basic anime.
So I have from the bottom up I added 2 more because I felt bad for leaving them off.
Code Geass.
So 3 more. Code Geass was fucking good except for the fan base. When that came out, the circle jerk for that was so fucking bad. But it is good. Lilu of the fucking Rebellion, dude. Okay, so I put Code Geass on there. What that is, it's like slice of life masquerading as a fucking evil motherfucking robot fighting.
Well, I mean,
it's a rebellion.
Well, the Emperor of
All hail
season
Britannia.
Season 2 is Lelouch of the Rebellion, which is trash. But the first season, man,
Was that slice of life? Was
No.
the first season? What is the first season then?
See, I don't think
even
you'd really
remember.
classify it as 100% slice of life because sure they were at school, but fucked up shit was happening because he would fucking tell people to do shit.
Yeah. He has a power. It's the Gesh or whatever, where he can activate it, and if they look him in the eye, he can control them, command them to do something like
have to do it.
I think there was another
stop breathing guy in the Dark Tower.
I think there's another anime thing that has a similar premise as that actually, which is funny.
Yeah, it's a common trope, I think.
Yeah.
For like Japanese like stop porn.
I was gonna say why isn't this for like hentai or whatever?
It could be. They probably got some hentai. So that's Code Geass. I added Paprika because I just saw it yesterday. But there's another Satoshi Kon that I valued higher.
Something with the name Paprika I would never watch.
He's like a better version of like Miyazaki that didn't get as much like notice
because he died.
Not necessarily because he died.
The thing about
the difference between sci-fi and kids movies is sci-fi is for adults, kid movies are for kids.
Yep. Yeah. But Miyazaki has strong themes in his film.
Can we agree kids movies sell way better than sci-fi movies?
Yeah.
They're more accessible.
Well, Miyazaki is the Japanese Disney. I mean, that's what it is. He makes mostly kids movies except for like fucking Princess Mononoke.
They have a studio like Ghibli or whatever like theme park over there.
Good, because I want to go to that so fucking bad.
I instantly want to buy tickets.
Paprika, I enjoyed a lot. I just recently saw it. What it is, it's Inception before Inception. The DC mini, they put it on. It lets you basically have lucid dreams and go into other people's dreams, and like eventually shit just starts kicking off. And it's visually masturbatory, so that kind of turned me off because it's like, what can we do with this anime visually that's never been done before? So take some acid, watch this film, and it's pretty much like taking acid. It's visually just fucking weird, I guess, but it was good because it's sci-fi and I like sci-fi. I added Outlaw Star for Ross. What they do is they go and find some fucking bullets, and there's like filler episodes.
That's not what.
That's the plot. That's the plot. They literally
Somebody only watched the Hot Springs episode.
No, I watched the whole series with you.
That's not the plot of the
I watched
show,
the whole series with you. I sat behind you.
There's the whole thing with the galactic ley line and all that shit. Really? Seriously? You
Yeah,
don't remember
and they had to go find fucking 7 bullets, put them together to shoot one bad guy, or wish Krillin back to life.
Do I have to censor a finger?
No.
No.
No, but Outlaw Star, it's just trash. It's all filler, and they look for some fucking bullets. See? I told you were going to
just
get
like
it.
looking for some dude that killed his family, right?
It is good,
And
though.
then getting killed by him at the end.
I do have...
Bang.
so I go... The 11 through 15 are interchangeable for me because I, couldn't decide because I didn't really care. I got Samurai Champloo on there. And that's an Adult Swim anime that they do a lot of anime stuff in. And then the baseball episode's the worst.
Hey, Nuhabe is the shit.
And it's good. They incorporate a lot of hip hop in it. And it's Steve Bloom, who does the voice of that dog from Cowboy Bebop. And, and then the next one I put down is Perfect Blue. That's the Satoshi Kon I put higher on the list because Perfect Blue is the perfect example of anime being a medium to tell a standard Hollywood film that you would normally see in Hollywood. He did that well with Paprika too.
Psychological thrillers.
Yeah, it is literally a movie that you would see in Hollywood, but it's animated.
Yep.
And Satoshi Kon adapted Paprika and that from other original works. He adapted a screenplay for it, created them, animated them, and it was good.
Didn't think I could put that above Yu-Gi-Oh though.
You didn't put Tokyo.
I put X-Clamp as 13, X Biclamp or X-Clamp or X 1999, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's really fucking weird. The anime is really fucking weird. It's a bunch of people that do a bunch of shit. and then they have to fight each other for
fight each other, and like a shield comes down, and that's when you know shit's gonna happen.
It's like when Doctor Strange goes to like the mirror universe, so you can't damage the real world. People put fucking what do you call it? Shapes.
Yep.
They just put shapes. One has a cylinder, one has a square, and it's just an area where they can't damage.
Is it like that Fate, like whatever, where it has like the protective zone and they fight?
Yeah, it's a protective zone, so they can fight.
Only like two people can do that.
And it get. I'm thinking of that. It's darker.
I'm thinking of that X one.
We're talking about X right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, where the end of the movie is him hugging the dude's severed head or whatever.
I just remember they put down the protective thing.
And then the wire scene where the chick's on the cross or whatever.
Yeah, the chick's on the cross. They did make a film of it where it's like shortened like a lot because it was like 4 fucking discs. I don't remember how many episodes. But they shortened it and it wasn't even like... They ended it at the cross part and that's like... Not even the ending of it.
When you were describing it, because I didn't hear what you say the name, I like heard you describing it. And I didn't think you were talking about X, and then you were, and I'm like,
it's hard to describe, but it's like a bunch. It's like kind of like it's Fate Stay Night before Fate Stay Night was a thing.
Kind of.
It's a bunch of people that have to now battle to get something at the end.
This shit was from back in the day when if you were seeing anime, it's some dude had it fucking on a fucking VHS tape.
Yep.
That they had fucking taped on there, and then they're fucking like, passing it around.
I am a sucker for sci-fi, even in anime. I did put Steins Gate on here. That should be below Code Geass, though.
Code Geass,
just to be fair.
So
Steins Gate is good. It's good. Predictable, but good. And it's like, it's good. It's good. It's a time traveling show. So it's like everything that happens, you're like, oh, I bet you that was him. And then it's like, oh, that was him. Yeah, that's Steins Gate.
But hey, man,
because they do that. That's a trope in every single time fucking traveling.
Well, the meme where the one dude, like, I don't know if you saw this meme, but it's like, you know, the dude with the beard. That's like the dude or whatever when he has the gun pointed at him.
Yeah,
they photoshopped like that whole sequence, but it was there's the movie with John Travolta where he's like the crazy fucking dude
from Paris with Love.
From Paris with Love.
That's awesome.
It was so good.
That's a good part in that. I put Fate Zero on here as one of those top ones because that's another good one. It's
the best Fate. Well, no, Unlimited Blade Works.
I don't think I've even
UBW.
seen. I've probably seen it, but I don't remember it. I remember Zero though. That's also fucked up. It's a bunch of people that have, but they have to fight for something, for like an ultimate power, a wish or whatever. And but they get a champion from their collective guilds or whatever they're part of.
They need like artifacts from like
or
summon the person.
And there's guilds that have the artifact and transfer it. There's the people that stumble upon the artifacts. And then they stumble into it, and that's generally the story.
The wizards or the magus or whatever, they have different clans that they belong to, where one clan.
Yeah,
there's like the archer and the spear guy.
Well, they don't always try to summon. Well, you can try to summon like archer if you have the right relic, because if you have the part of Alexander the Great's cloak, you're gonna get rider, you know, or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it's like X, except for they have like champions from like mythological shit that fight for him. Like there's Hercules, Gilgamesh.
I mean,
Alexander the Great.
The visual novels are going to be better than the anime, but you know.
That's for every anime. Every fucking weeb will fucking tell you the manga.
Right. No, the VN. Like,
okay, let me get to my top 10
on the computer. Like
this is my top.
Monster Girl Quest.
Yeah, Monster Girl Quest is good. That's a
visual novel,
and it should be made into a full-fledged game and a movie. It's porn. Number 10, Pokemon.
Number 10, Pokemon? Holy shit.
Number 10 is Pokemon, and that's because...
Number 9 is Digimon.
We only had 19 difference between
Yeah. I put Pokemon because that may be the first... When did the first season come out? Like, that may have been the first anime I've seen. Even though I think it's Gundam, it may be the first anime I've seen. And it's just so iconic. It started the Pokemon craze with the games, which is the biggest craze that we've had.
I'm not gonna lie, if I had to guess what my first
and everybody, I don't have to explain it, and that's how good Pokemon is.
I think when we first moved, like, and we had satellite, I think I saw like Ghost in the Shell, like when we had free movie channels.
There was something on a movie channel that we saw that was some like obscure like anime from the 80s. Like either Macross or Pat Labor. Or
yeah, I watched all those too at around the similar time.
Fucking the tank, Tokyo Tank. The tank, yeah.
We saw all those like...
Pretty sure I've seen
Tank Police.
Yep.
Pokemon Season
Those
1.
movies were my first like anime experiences, which is
Which
funny.
ones?
Those ones.
Dragon Ball Z.
No,
Dragon Ball
Z
like
was
Castle of Cagliostro.
Fucking
later.
real robot anime like that.
Like you
good
thought
shit.
Dragon Ball Z
Oh,
was my
like-
first anime, which made me laugh. I'm like, no.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it wasn't. I was
Yeah,
just
it
telling
was,
you those movies were the first ones.
What
I saw.
movies?
The Ghost in the Shell, Pat Labor, Macross, like all that
Pat
stuff.
Labor.
Yeah,
What's that?
it's like people in like mech suit things or whatever.
It's real robot.
Yeah, it's like they're like
Robotech,
robots.
you know?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like Robotech type
okay.
stuff.
I'll have to look into that. Number 9 I have is Neon Genesis Evangelion, End of Evangelion. So that's also sci-fi fucked up series. It's super fucked up. It's
Seems
all
like
about...
you really like the fucked up shit, the stuff that I don't watch.
Well, I like good stories.
He's edgy, dude.
And not 500 episode
Although
anime,
you can
so-
argue that it's less deep because I don't know if you can really
Like that-
apply Western symbolism to an Eastern.
Like I couldn't watch that Elf and Lied show or whatever because literally it just starts out with people
It's
getting
trash.
exploded, and I'm like, okay,
It's trash.
Elfin,
Why would I wanna watch
Elfin
this?
Lied is not...
Elvish Lies is.
It's
garbage.
not anywhere near the top, but it's good.
I
It's
didn't.
worth a
I
watch.
watched the first episode. I'm like, why would I watch?
That's
that?
a very
Stupid.
that's a very short one. It's E.T. except for there's blood and guts.
Yeah, I thought it was like too much. I was like, this is dumb.
It's
and I
like
just didn't watch.
like chick that.
I think
with
that's why I
power
don't like Akira at all either. It's got kind of that weird shit like that in it.
because it's good.
No, it's not.
Number 8 I have is Akira.
Accurate.
Number 8.
And Akira is what opened up the United States to anime. It hit hard in the 80s. Hit heavy, Akira. It's one of the most like visually stunning anime that exists, and it's done as like a sci-fi movie.
You know,
Just a standalone sci-fi movie.
you know who that's amused to?
Who? Akira? Akira is like it's mind blowing how
I don't
good
like it, Chris.
it's mind blowing how
Kanye
good
to the
Akira
West.
is and how influential Akira
It
is.
is. Yeah.
Especially to Western audiences, which is us. It is fucked up like all the other ones. Dudes in a gang, friend ends up getting powers, ends up mutating, that's it. Then they go find 7 bullets and resurrect Krillin.
God damn
But
it.
I would want you to see Akira rather than like fully explain what Akira is.
Akira Toriyama. Yep.
7 is Berserk. That is also fucked up. Yeah, maybe I need to see a therapist.
That's the one. That's the one fucked up one I don't mind because it doesn't get fucked up till right at the end.
Yeah, you get that bamboozles you at the end, and then Golden Arc is like sequel to it.
Well, there was supposed to be another
With, like-
season or 2, but they had to.
Oh, they
snowball.
have the manga or whatever.
Still going.
Well, they have like way past like
Berserk, the
anything you'll
original
probably see.
anime series, is really fucking good, but it ends on a cliffhanger, which sucks.
Yeah.
And that's what is it's like the most blue ball anime I think that's ever
Well, if you're
existed.
talking about like good like manga, like that's an entire another day's worth of discussion.
Yeah. I don't read manga. I don't fuck with that shit. Number 6, Ghost in the Shell standalone complex specifically, which is the show after the movie, and it is dealing with a hacker. It's just like Ghost in the Shell 1, except for there's like more to it because it's a series. And then they have standalone complex second gig, which is a continuation. It's kind of like it ends up becoming like Mission Impossible, but Ghost in the Shell, or like Minority Report, but Ghost in the Shell. So it is really good. I fucking love sci-fi. Number 5 I have is Princess Mononoke, and that is by Miyazaki, and it is his one and only film that is not for kids, and that's because it's kind of fucked up, but not that bad. But right at the start of the film, you know where it's going. He's riding on his fucking elk, you cool. And then someone's attacking the village, and he's like, oh fuck, gotta save him. Hawkeye, boom. And then you just see the arrow travel and the head, and just, it cuts the dude's head off on the horse. And you're like, all right, well this is not Miyazaki that we're used to. So it opens up with just him slaughtering some dudes. Not really, it's not as graphic as you would get in anything else because it's Miyazaki. And then it goes into the terrific tale of man versus nature. It's like it's like Japan just becoming industrialized or cutting down the forest, and the forest spirits are fighting back. And then I can't even remember the main character's name, the boy, but then him and Princess Mononoke.
I remember it's Atreyu.
And they end up getting caught in the middle of it, like, and it's a story, and it's really fucking good.
Yeah, because he's like a merchant, and he meets some wolf goddess, and they like team up, and they like try to make a ton of money.
Spice and Wolf?
Princess Mononoke.
I thought about putting that on my list, but
Spice and Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't make my list, but it was close. Spice and Wolf is good.
I didn't see enough of it to warrant putting it on there. I didn't think.
Number 4, I have Hellsing Ultimate, not the original series, but Hellsing Ultimate, the later one with the Nazis. The Nazi vampires that more followed the manga, and that one's there's just more to it, and it's specifically more gory than the original, but I do like the original as well. Hellsing Ultimate is the Hellsing family. They locked up Dracula and pretty much enslaved him. He's Alucard, but he's really Alucard, which is Dracula backwards. But since they don't have L's in the Japanese language, they call him Alucard, so that's kind of funny. And they pretty much, it's the Hellsing family just pretty much using him to like fight paranormal
Did you
stuff.
guys notice when we watched the Castle of Cagliostro or whatever, how they only call him like Wolf in the movie? They don't actually call him Lupin. That's because like there was copyright stuff until like the 90s, I want to say, or something like that, where they couldn't use Lupin outside of Japan.
Wow.
What is his friend? Does his friend ever even address him in the film?
They always call him Boss or Wolf.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, the guys, his friends didn't call him Wolf.
Well, it's based off a French property or something.
I think
like
so,
that.
yeah.
So anywhere but Japan, like until like later on.
France had a whole different name for him for when they released it.
All right, number 3. I want to get through this because it's a lot. Because I'm actually explaining mine. Right, Chris? No, number 3 I have is Cowboy Bebop. And that's with the dog. And it centers around 4 main characters, 3 at first. And it's pretty much
the main character.
they're all victims of circumstance, and they end up traveling together as essentially like bounty hunters, but they always get the short end of the stick. But each of them has their own overarching story throughout the series of them all trying to solve something from their troubled past. And it just goes through that. And Spike, I guess you could say, is the main character.
All Star has that too. Each one of them has their own like story.
There's
arc.
2 dudes who are out for revenge, and then there's a girl who's looking for the samurai that smells of sunflowers or whatever, right?
Bruh, Samurai Champloo.
Are you talking about Samurai Champloo?
Same exact story there because it's by the same guy.
It's not the same story, but it's close. And it's like... It's considered top tier anime for a reason. It's just the character development, they focus pretty heavily on it. In those standalone episodes that they talked,
heavily influenced by Lupin the Third, by the way.
Those standalone episodes that they talked about, where there still is an over arc, it adds to the character development by putting them in. Each of them get their own like standalone episode where they're put into like a turbulent, like, I don't think I said that right, situation that they have to solve, and it like opens up their character more to you. Like Spike Spiegel with the weird penguin guy with the fucking umbrella, and how it's like the first time, like Spike is just some cool motherfucking roundhouse kicking, but then when he fights fucking immortal umbrella child penguin man, he's like, you actually see him scared for the first time. Like he actually gets worried, and it's like wow, it like this situation cracked him like an egg. And it was a standalone episode, but it adds to the arc. And it's like, you know, they add their little slice of life comedy bits in there. They got to have the, you know, Ike, the little fat corgi eating the shrooms and hiccuping and Ein. Thank you.
Ein.
And it's good. I highly recommend it. Number 2 is Trigun. And that's number 2 for a reason.
Knives Millions.
That's Madhouse, not Satoshi Kon, but that's Madhouse. And it is sci-fi as fuck. And it is a weird, like, steampunk western anime that has a conclusion. It ends before 500 episodes.
But did anyone cash in on that $60 billion double dollar bounty? Is the question.
I think they try to get someone, but I don't think they actually do. And they also made a standalone movie. So Trigon, to explain it, space. They're in space. Space clones. They're in Western world. They do Western stuff. Living through Western world of poor people, where they have, it's like they have to use hybrid of like the futuristic sci-fi tech plus the old shit. They still have to.
It's cyberpunk, isn't it? Kind of.
No, it's not
like
cyberpunk.
steampunk,
It's steam.
like,
it's more steampunk.
It's like
But they're using
it's
futuristic
sci-fi
steampunk.
punk.
Well, then it's cyber
It's
steampunk.
futuristic steampunk. It's like having a
It's hard to
metal
explain.
spider in Wild West.
I thought cyberpunk was what futuristic steampunk was, but I guess if it's like a mixture of like still kind of steampunky, then I guess I'd call it future steampunk.
Yeah, they're pretty much on like a desert planet, and they have to like. So it's like Western themed, and people are struggling, and there's like some new world tech, and like. And they still have to adapt, and it's great. I like it. I enjoy it. It's okay. Okay, number one is specifically Trust and Betrayal, Rurouni Kenshin. It's the OVA. Why are you shaking your head, fuck boy? Huh? What are you gonna trash about?
By the way,
I don't even know what Toradora
is. You guys
is.
were telling me that I was addressing
I swing
shit
my
wrong.
sword backwards because I don't want to kill anybody.
I specifically said Trust and Betrayal Kenshin.
You guys were saying I was saying shit wrong when I was calling it Samurai X. Turns out I looked it up on the wiki.
is Samurai
It says
X.
the umbrella of everything of Kenshin is called Samurai X. And that's what I called it. You guys said, no, Samurai X is just these movies or something like that. And I was like,
I
what?
tried to defend you, but the movies are
Okay.
called Samurai X.
I know, but the whole
the
thing is
show
under the Samurai X umbrella.
encyclopedias are called a Samurai X.
Okay, yeah.
And then it has the episodes.
But I was being told I was wrong by some people, and I'm like, I'm
No.
pretty sure it's all considered Samurai X, but just, not all.
It's
called
not.
that.
It's Rurouni Kenshin, the Wandering Samurai is the thing, but the DVDs are like the all-encompassing thing. Maybe is Samurai X. I don't know.
That's what it said on the
Well, this is Samurai X, Trust and Betrayal. So maybe it is, maybe Kenshin is really called Samurai X.
Zanpakuto or whatever, and you're fucking.
But this is, if you've seen Kenshin, Trust and Betrayal is not well known because I don't think it was ever played on Adult Swim. It is the prequel to the Kenshin series where he is it's him growing up in him as Batosai the Manslayer, where he actually does kill people, and it is brutal, and he's very fucking good at it. And it explains how he got the scars on his cheek, and explains why he goes to the reverse blade sword and vows not to kill anybody anymore, because he was the most badass fucking killer there was. And it's like
He's like, this bores me.
and then you got the series, and then you got the other movie that I didn't put on here because I'll never watch it again because I cried. And that is God, I can't remember what is it called. Is it Recollection maybe? And that I won't spoil for you. But
I mean, you got the series.
Trust and Betrayal. If you want to see Kenshin kill fucking people, see Trust and Betrayal.
You want
It
to
is
see
fucking good.
The best character
Number
in
25,
Kenshin.
Kenshin.
You want to see the best character in Kenshin? You gotta watch the series for that dude with the huge fucking sword.
Which one?
Berserk?
Kenshin, the dude with the huge fucking sword that he teams up with.
Oh, that dude.
And that's my list. I have a lot, but
I mean, they got nothing on Goemon from
That's it.
fucking Lupin, but
you guys want to shit talk my list? What do you got against Trust and Betrayal?
I already
bitch?
did while we were talking.
I couldn't even shit talk Toradora because can't load it. I don't even know what it is.
Okey-dokey.
Toradora is it's for a weeb who got a hand job by an Asian in college and tried to assimilate their entire culture and learn the Korean alphabet and thinks they're an expert on anime. That's who likes Toradora and has him as their number one.
I'm none of those things. So
I'll probably watch it. I'll watch what's on your list.
Asians don't give hand jobs.
Except for Dragon Ball Z, I won't watch that.
I'm just kidding.
That's funny. All right.
Code Geass is worth a watch.
We'll catch you next time.
Like and subscribe.
Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the episode. You could catch us currently at the Prime 4 Podcast on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Podcast Addict for audio only. If you want to see how fugly we look in real life, you can also catch us on YouTube under the Prime 4 Podcast.